Growing outrage over Joe Biden using Marines as props for attacking Americans during a political speech where he said all of those who oppose him and the socialists in the Democrat Party are threats to the United States. Even leftists from the mainstream media are slamming this move. Among many was an ABC producer tweeting out, "The Marines behind Biden was weird. If Trump did that, every Dem operative I follow would be freaking the F out." CBS correspondent writing, quote, "Like or loathe what he said tonight. It should be noted the president spoke tonight on the grounds of a national park flanked by U.S. Marines and took direct, specific aim at his predecessor and members of the Republican Party." Joining me now to weigh in is U.S. Army veteran, Pennsylvania State Senator, and Trump-endorsed nominee for Pennsylvania Governor, Doug Mastriano. Great to see you, sir. Senator, someone in the political brass had to sign off on this, right? Is it appropriate for the U.S. Marine Corps to be used at any political event? Doesn't that undermine the unity of our country? And what should be the penalty for military officers who okayed making the United States Marine Corps into the Democrat Marine Corps?
I agree. And this is very troubling and chilling. You know, we have people scouring through my social media here to make sure that there's a DOD, statement on there saying that, use of pictures of me in my uniform does not include in the DOD endorsement. Where the hell was that here? This is so inappropriate. Not only is it inappropriate that Joe Biden used Marines as a backdrop, but also to use a national icon, a national treasure here in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, Independence Hall, where the light of liberty was lit in 1776, to attack his political foes. I mean, this is unprecedented. We're seeing many unprecedented things coming out of this administration. You're going after Donald Trump of Mar-a-Lago, previous president and potential rival here coming up in 2 years, and now this speech here demonizing over half the United States population here, and that's very chilling. That speech was dark, divisive, and very inappropriate.
Yeah, and we have asked for the name of the officer who gave the order to put those Marines in a political situation. Oddly enough, we're getting the runaround here at Newsmax. I mean, who could have seen that coming? Meantime, Biden accused at least 75 million Americans who voted against him and millions of others who have turned on him since his reign of terror began on the United States, of being threats to the USA. Are they a threat to America, or are they a threat to the Democrats' unchallenged power?
Yeah, obviously, I'm a conservative, but I'm very mainstream. For the Democrats, they can't run on a record. My opponent is the sitting attorney general, and he's running from his record because he's weak on crime. Crime has gone up 37%. Everything that we're hearing from the administration here is like opposite day. They're actually the ones attacking their political opponents. Why don't you get up, Joe Biden and Democrats, and actually have a debate about what you stand for, other than demonizing your opponents?
Well, true. President Trump, in the meantime, is blasting Mr. Biden as insane or suffering from late stage dementia. He also wrote, quote, "Someone should explain to Joe Biden slowly but passionately that MAGA means, as powerfully as mere words can get, make America great again." Senator, by Joe Biden and his own Democrats' admission, the entire party, the entire regime, they oppose MAGA. They oppose making America great. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, it is troubling. I mean, how has Joe Biden or my opponent here in Pennsylvania running for governor, how are you better off underneath the Democrats? On my side here, my opponent, not only did he support Governor Wolf's shutdown of the state, but he went on, Josh Shapiro, my opponent, he went on to sue to keep your kids in mass. He sued to keep the businesses shut down. He sued the Little Sisters of the Poor. He's chasing nuns around while our schools are being shut down and kids are being bullied. I mean, the Democrats at the national level, we're seeing gas prices, inflation that's record high. I mean, it's just insanity. And so we're going to mop the floor with them with the argument, and they need to stop politicizing national shrines and stop politicizing our military to advance a scary, dark agenda.